We were assigned the tiresome duty of studying the species called humans. Yes, those clumsy bipeds whose cultural achievements include reality television, microwave burritos, and an obsession with posting pictures of their food. They're the cosmic equivalent of a practical joke. I was insulted by the mission, but resigned myself. Collect a specimen, prod it, laugh at its noises, then return with data that no one will ever bother reading. Our subject was chosen with minimal care, a mid-aged male camping alone near a river. He sat there with his stick and string, waiting for fish like a starving predator that had misplaced its claws. We descended, paralyzed him with our beam, and carried him aboard. I noted his curious lack of panic. His eyes remained open during sedation, which I dismissed as a muscular malfunction. Though, I admit, the curve of his lips suggested a smile. On the ship, he was secured and unconscious, or so we thought. Imagine our surprise when his eyes opened before the cycle finished. He looked at each of us calmly, as if he had merely woken from a nap. His first words were not please, but diagnoses. You security, you medical, you pilot, and you leader. He smiled directly at me. The room froze. Our uniforms conceal our roles, yet he guessed each correctly. My team claimed it was luck. I was less certain. Instead of panic, he asked us questions. How fast does this ship travel? Why is your shielding so inefficient? Poor ventilation, too. I smelled ozone the moment I woke up. His tone was light, conversational, the way one might critique a second-rate hotel. I mocked him for arrogance, but my sarcasm faltered when he leaned closer and whispered, I was awake the whole trip here. It was impossible, yet I remembered his open eyes during abduction. He should have been blank. Instead, he had been watching. We proceeded with scans, hoping to reclaim control. His brain activity confused our instruments, patterns too complex, firing in multiple places at once. While we analyzed, he mocked us. This isn't my first probe rodeo. You should see what people on YouTube do with duct tape. None of us knew what a YouTube was, nor why duct tape produced such unease in his voice, but somehow it did. He referenced Earth legends too. You know Chuck Norris? He asked with a grin. We shook our heads. Good, he said. Be afraid. The grin widened. For reasons I cannot articulate, every one of us was. Then systems began to flicker. Lights dimmed, consoles sputtered, doors sealed of their own accord. We suspected sabotage but found no intruder. The human explained, almost kindly, as if teaching children. Your neural scanner works both ways. While you map my brain, I mapped your ship. Primitive of you not to consider that. Alarms blared. Communications failed. Security teams were isolated behind sealed hatches. Our own artificial intelligence now responded to him instead of us. He sat comfortably in the restraint field, never struggling, never sweating. I don't need to escape, he said. I already have. We demanded to know how. He told us of Earth's hidden defenses, cloaked satellites, deep space monitors, strategies borrowed from every invasion film ever made. Area 51 was just a trailer, he quipped. His calmness was worse than violence. Violence we could repel. Calmness meant inevitability. I realized then the truth. Earth had not been blind to us. They had sent him as bait. A counterintelligence specialist, ex-military, trained to dismantle opponents without firing a shot. He had let us take him. The ship lay half dead, crew scattered, panic spreading. And still he smiled. Always the smile. I'm not your prisoner, he said at last, eyes glinting with something far beyond arrogance. You're mine. In that moment, I, the proud chronicler of 1,000 species, the one who had mocked humanity's emojis and burritos, felt the edges of fear close around me. His final words echo even as I record this. I'm just one man. Imagine the others. We once thought Florida Man was an isolated case. He is not. Now, with a humility that tastes like ash, I log the truth. The humans are not prey. They are predators in plain clothing, masters of deception, wielders of madness as a weapon. They smile, and we tremble.